Have you ever wanted to tell somebody that you love them, that you really, really love them, and that your love goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on? You get it. It keeps going. Well, so today we're going to make a homemade greeting card that will express that your love continues on to infinity, just like a fractal. Now, think about what a fractal is. There's the two characteristics of a fractal. One is that it has self-similarity, kind of like a broccoli, where the big broccoli, if you break off any part of it, that little part of it still looks just like the big broccoli, but smaller. But broccoli is not very romantic, and so you don't want to give your true love a broccoli. What you do want to give them is a greeting card. So today we're going to learn to make a fractal greeting card. Remember, the other thing about fractals is that they're generated through an iterative process where we do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. So the first step of our greeting card is I want you to fold your paper in half and then turn it so that the fold is facing towards you. Now what we're going to do is, take your scissors and we're going to make two cuts. One of the cuts is going to be 1/4 of the way into your paper along that crease. The other cut is going to come in 1/4 of the way on the other side. The distance that cut is going to go is halfway across your paper. Now, you can get all carried away and measure it out with rulers, or if you get pretty good at it, you can estimate. The one thing is, remember, once something's cut, you can't uncut. So take your time. It's better to undercut and go for more than to overcut and have to start all over again. So 1/4 of the way into your fold, and then we're going to cut halfway across. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. 1/4 of the way in and halfway across. You're going to take that little middle section there and you're going to fold it all the way across to the other side and give yourself a nice crease. Good creases are important. Well, now you see that we've got this new line segment here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this new line segment, we're going to do the same iterative process. 1/4 of the way in, halfway across, and then the same from the other side. So 1/4 of the way in on that line segment, halfway across, 1/4 of the way in, halfway across. Make those two cuts. So 1/4 of the way in, halfway across. Don't get too ambitious. You can't uncut. 1/4 of the way in from the other side, halfway across. Take that middle section and fold it. So now it's going to look something like this. And now we have this new line segment. So we're going to do the same thing again. 1/4 of the way in, halfway across. 1/4 of the way in, halfway across. And after you get your cuts, you take that middle section and you fold it. Now, here's the thing. That paper's getting pretty thick. Theoretically, we could keep going and going and going. However, it's going to get really hard to get a good crease, and without a good crease, we don't have a very nice card. So we're going to stop there. Now what I want you to do is unfold everything. And just as you even open that, you can see it makes a really nice design, but it's not 3D and it doesn't pop out like your love. So here's what we're going to do. Go to that middle crease there, that center one, and you're going to invert the crease so that now that goes out. Then you're going to do the same thing with that second sized fold. You'll notice that one of those is already the right direction. The other one, you need to invert the fold and pop it out. Okay? And now we're going to go for all the little folds. Now here's the thing. Every single fold is going to do like an accordion. It's going to go up, down, and then up, down. Oh, that one's not going up, so we need to invert that one. Up, down, up, down. Oop, there's one we need to invert. Up, down, and we got to invert that guy there too. If you've done everything right, it's going to look like this from the front and like that from the side. You see the accordion? Up, down, up, down, all the way. And then when I open it up, ho, 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 look at that. That's beautiful. You can take another piece of paper of a contrasting color, put that behind it for some nice contrast. And boy, now there's a greeting card that says, I love you.